Luck doesn't make any sense at all with how it works, so I am going to explain to you guys how it works in this video. First things first, I looked into the wiki to see the chart for luck, so let's go ahead and look over here just on the table. So we can see right here at 100 luck that a unique should be 2.2 times as common. Except that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works. This isn't helpful at all. This whole table doesn't explain anything at all. And the reason why for that is because, let's go ahead and see. If this is 2.2 times as common, and oh wait, legendaries are also 2.1 times as common, and oh wait, epics are also 2 times as common, and rares are 1.9 times as common, oh, yeah, we're going to have a problem. And here's the reason why. Luck doesn't make it so it actually drops more items or anything along those lines. Although there are some extra rolls on certain enemies, such as bosses, that might be more likely due to luck, such as getting a gold key or a skull key, which we'll talk about later. But let's just talk about the essentials first. So first things first, let's go over to a lion's head chest. Now in normal play, if we have 0 luck, an epic is 0.54% chance. And so let's go ahead and see at 100. And now it is 1.02% chance. Okay, let's go over to High Roller. And in High Roller, there is a 2.5% chance of a lion's head rolling a epic item. Let's see at 100. Wait, it's only 2.81%. Why on normals was it almost 2 times as high with 100 luck to get an epic item? But then on High Roller, it's basically a good 10% higher chance to get that item. And here's the reason for this. Basically, when everything is 2 times as common, nothing is. And so anything where the only loot items on the table are going to be blue or above is going to give you some real trouble. And this lion's head chest isn't even the best example of this phenomena, because this lion's head chest still could drop green items, which are a 1.0 multiplier. So where luck is very helpful is whenever you're in a situation where it can drop, say, maybe a blue item at maximum, then it will be useful the most because it will decelerate the less good items and it will accelerate the blue item. But when everything is 2 times as common, nothing is 2 times as common. So let's go ahead and look at the lich chart then. So real quickly, I'm going to look at this in the normal crypts, and let's just see. At 0 luck, I have a 0.03% chance of a legendary weapon. And at 100 luck, I also have a 0.03% chance of a legendary weapon. At 500, I would have 0.04% chance of a legendary weapon. So it becomes a little bit more common, and it does help out a little bit. And then it basically doesn't impact the rate of getting an epic as well, and basically doesn't impact the rate of getting a rare. Let's go ahead and check the High Roller version. And at 0 luck, it is a 1% chance for a unique, which would be one of those artifact weapons. And then let's go to 100. It would be a 1.08% chance of getting a unique. Now, what I had saw on the chart before is at 100, it should be 2.2 times as common for a unique to drop. But once again, that's just not how it works. How luck works is if it's multiplying, right? It will multiply all of the grades. It doesn't prioritize the highest grade or anything like that if all of them are on the drop table. It just multiplies all of them. And so because of this, which honestly, I don't think this is intended. I think this is a bug by the devs. What ends up happening is this is 1.1 times as common when you get 100 luck on, which 100 luck is already fairly hard to get, guys, and fairly expensive. Now, that said, there are some areas where it is extremely helpful to have high luck. And those areas are basically drop tables where there is only one rarity. And a great example of that actually is the miscellaneous drop table on the Lich. Now, the miscellaneous drop table, what that is for golden coins, golden keys, and skull keys. And due to the way luck works, basically there's these luck grades involved, so there is some more math that goes into it on the back end. If something has a high luck grade, it will help it more. And with how it works for High Roller Lich, gold coins are basically gray, white, and green luck grade, so all the things that don't get multiplied. And then golden keys are basically, they're an epic, right? And skull keys are basically a legendary as far as the system is concerned. So if you have 0 luck, you have a 10% chance of getting either a golden key or a skull key. But if you have 100 luck, then you have a 19% chance to get either a golden key or a skull key. And I believe it would actually be weighted a little bit more towards the skull key, which is good because skull keys are worth way, way more. So if you're farming high roller bosses, then it is worth getting luck on because the luck just makes the skull keys and the golden keys that much more common. Is it going to make it more common for you to get an artifact though? Technically, but in reality, it basically makes no impact, especially compared to what it's supposed to be. So basically, luck is worthwhile, but it's only worthwhile when you are using it for the right thing. I would not just use it for every normals run or every high roller run. It is specifically for high roller bosses that have some sort of unique drop table like this, and it can help you out a lot. There's also areas where it can really hurt you. For instance, if you are trying to farm a quest item that is below green, it will actually make it so you are less likely to get that quest item, which is really annoying. But as well, for instance, let's go ahead and look up a centaur. Okay, we've got a centaur, and then let's look at his quest drops. So he has a centaur hoof, a centaur horn, and a centaur tail. And if we look at this, he has a 83% chance of getting nothing. And if we go to 100 luck, it is a 70% chance to get nothing instead. So you have a 30% chance to get one of these items. So if you're trying to farm centaurs for their quest items, then it is actually a very good thing to use luck. But if you're trying to farm a green quest item, it won't do anything. Literally nothing. And if you're trying to farm a quest item that is below green in rarity, it will make it more uncommon. And then on top of this, things like the lich for his dark matter drop, which is used to make the void blade craft, it becomes way more common with 100 luck, almost 2 times as common. And also looting a treasure pile looking for the gold coin chest becomes significantly more common. Basically though, you need to be very specific when you are using luck potions. You are looking for items on a drop table that don't have any other items to compete with it. If you're looking at a drop table that has purples, has legendaries to compete with something like uniques, like we were seeing on the boss table, then it is not helpful. Let's also go over to Cave Troll, because this is another one I think people are going to be interested in. And real quickly here, we want to find Troll's Blood, for instance. Troll's Blood is worth a couple hundred gold, and at 0 luck, it is a 10% chance on the normal version, and at on High Roller, it is an 18% chance. So let's go back to the normal version, and then what about at 100 luck? Then it's a 20% chance. How about his quest items? Let's go ahead and see his quest items, which would be the Troll Pelt and the Troll's Club. So let's go ahead and see. At 0, it's a 15% chance for a Troll Pelt and 2% chance for a Troll's Club. And then if you go up to 100 luck, I don't even know why this happens, but it ends up making the Troll Pelt less common. Well, I kind of do know why this happens. It's because the epic needs to scale higher. So it makes the Troll Pelt less common. It goes down to 13%, and then the Troll's Club goes up to almost 4%. So basically what ends up happening is your Troll Pelt, which is the actual expensive item that's worthwhile, becomes way, way less common. Now, this is just on the normal Cave Troll. Let's go ahead and see the Elite Cave Troll, because the Elite Cave Troll has some other items he can drop, namely the Mystical Gem, which is very, very expensive. I believe it's about 5,000 gold. So it's a 2% chance, and if you go up to 100 luck, then it's a 3.84% chance, and it eats that chance from the Troll's Blood. Then let's go ahead and see the quest drops on this. Okay, at 0%, it is 15% chance for the Troll Pelt and 2% chance for that Troll's Club. Let's go up to that 100. Oh, once again, it's hurting the troll pelt chance. So would I use it for the troll then? I would actually say no. You're better off not using luck on the troll because of the cost of a luck potion or a luck item. It's just not worth it. Although technically at 100 luck, you have a better chance at getting more gold per kill because that mystical gem is worth more than the troll pelt is, but you lose almost an equal amount of percent chance on the troll pelt as you gain on the mystical gem. And so basically what I'm saying here, guys, is you really got to understand luck before you use it. And if you don't understand luck, you're probably better off not using it. Really, the two use cases I have seen for luck is it seems to be good for gold coin piles because it actually does significantly increase your chance of getting a legendary. It's not like 2 or 3 or 4 times though. It's like you can get an extra 25% pretty easily. And then on top of that, the other area that is very useful is going after those skull keys and those golden keys from high roller bossing. So if you're doing that and you're running high roller bosses over and over, make certain whoever has the luck on the team ends up looting the boss because you're going to have a way higher chance of getting a golden key and a skull key. But the rest of the items, they're pretty much going to be the same because if everything is 2 times as common, then nothing is 2 times as common. It's basically all the same. And so yeah, guys, that's my rant for today. If you guys liked this video, go ahead and subscribe for more. It means a lot to me, guys. Alrighty, bye-bye.